朋友们好，欢迎来到辛恬面对面。在摇摆州之一的乔治亚州采访的时候我发现不少选民确实在左右为难。一方面呢，他们最直觉的感受就是自己的荷包，3年多来的通货膨胀对他们的冲击是非常的大，生活不好过。他们也知道，川普的经济政策呢，应该对他们是更有利的。而另一方面，他们又觉得哈里斯的形象很正面，或许应该给他一个机会了。我在乔治亚州亚裔人口比较多的一个区叫德鲁斯叫 Duluth， 就碰到了这样的一家人，他们是从多米尼加来的移民。经过一番采访和交谈之后他们对大选候选人的这个投票决定会不会有所改变呢？这是我给观众朋友出的竞猜题看完了之后呢，请大家留言猜一下好吗？您觉得那位男士最后会投谁一票？他的太太又会投给谁呢？如果您喜欢这样的有关大选的深度采访的话呢，我们还会陆续发布很多期所以现在呢，就请记得订阅辛恬面对面的频道，并且打开小铃铛，这样就不会错过最新的节目了。
Hi. Yeah, good. How are you?
Good.
Hi. Trump or Harris?
I would say Harris.
Oh, wow.
But I'm also Trump, in a way. We want a woman to win for sure.
Oh, just a woman?
Yeah, she's a Democrat, but I also am leaning almost halfway Trump as well.
Halfway Trump.
Yeah, because we he has good ideals. He wants good for the country as well. But we want a woman president, I think, and I love Harris too as well. So
would her policy work for the country? Do you know?
Some of it I'm not fully aware, but I'm seeing some of the things that I like when I hear in the news.
Like
some of the policies that have to do
for the middle class.
She's fighting.
Yes.
Yeah, we're middle
but
class.
Do you know what kind of a policy she said will details that?
No details yet.
No details.
So
But
that's
when
where we're
we listen to it, we do research, and we're like, is that true? Is that real? Because a lot of politicians promise things and they don't deliver. I like Trump's ideology on the fact that he wants best for the country. I love that. I think he's undermined many times, but this guy is very sharp too, so I'm 50-50, but I do research a lot. It's not like I'm into politics a lot, but I research it and I like it. I actually make sure and do research for both, basically, yeah. So I'm still 50-50 there.
I see.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Trump or Kamala?
For me, one thing actually I would like to kind of discuss with you is really I think economy is the most important thing everybody cares about, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Or the women's rights maybe the most important to you?
I care more about the economy.
Okay,
The economy,
okay, that's good. I think we're on the same page. So the economy, one thing is the inflation, the price, right? Gas price, groceries. Crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Comparing to Trump's era.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
In a way, yeah, you're right.
What's the reason for the inflation? We need to find out, right?
That's very true.
Then you can have the solution.
Yes.
Yeah, so
very
I
true.
interview a lot of people. So a lot of people saying, one thing is indeed the COVID is a factor. Like the last year of Trump, we were hit by the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the pandemic, who caused it? He didn't cause it.
Nobody.
Right?
Yeah.
No, China, right?
Yeah.
That's what we can talk about later. Okay.
Yeah.
Then how to, at that time, it's an emergency.
Yeah.
It's just so sudden.
Yeah.
So he took action to give the small business to assist American people with the stimulus, right? Check. But that's an emergency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But then Biden and Harris got in
Harris.
White House. They continued to send checks to Americans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But those, on one hand, it's good, for people to receive money, but twice. Later, pandemic is already gone. How government can have the money? Where the money come from in government?
From our taxes.
From our taxes,
See?
yeah.
Tax and print money.
Yeah.
When you print money or tax for people more, inflation.
That's very true. That's the way it works, exactly,
right?
yes.
Yeah, and did you know that the 2 times, actually Congress is very split, They had a tie. They had a tie in voting for those 2 bills, you remember, right?
Yeah.
Who broke the tie?
I think it was a Democrat, wasn't it?
Who broke
Harris.
Oh, it was her.
Because as a VP,
Yeah.
she has the power, one vote power, to break ties.
Oh, I didn't know this. No, I was not aware of this. No, 100% I was not. Now I'm
Okay.
aware of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Broke the tie.
Both times. So that's why
Yeah.
the checks were sent out once and twice.
Okay.
I interviewed a lot of people, including economists.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons for the inflation. Would you agree?
This country
100%.
never gives you anything for free.
Right.
We talked
Yeah.
about that. We said those checks are going to come
Yeah.
in later
That's
on.
why-
we
that's
always
why-
pay for everything.
That's why, yeah, we're not so into politics, but when we do see these things happen on TV, we don't believe everything on TV. We research it well.
That's good.
Right, so that's why I'm still 50-50, but, she seems like a very tough cookie, like she's not going to take anything, and she's going to do right for the country as well. So I believe in that. And then Trump has a history of doing negative things, and
But
so
look
I
at
think-
what they do, right? Sometimes,
That's true.
talk is one thing.
Yes, the real thing is another. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
the second reason,
Yeah.
I'm talking about not the only reasons, but one of the second reason, borders.
Oh.
Border open, so many millions people, illegals came in. What the
Yes.
government do? They are doing what?
They send them back.
Back?
They kept
No,
them in New
yeah.
York,
No,
remember?
no.
In different areas, yeah.
That's now. But before they were sending them back.
Yeah.
Everyone sent them back.
Yeah.
Trump has sent
Trump
them
sent-
back. Obama
Yeah.
sent them back. They all have to do that. At
To an
some
extent.
point.
What-
Now
what
it got,
Biden did.
but now it got really. We're from
And-
New York, so
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
destroying
that.
New York.
I came from New York too.
It's
Oh, really?
Yeah, New York too.
Nice. That's pretty cool. That is awesome. Yeah.
We're in New York.
I lived in the
Bronx.
Bronx. I live in Flushing Meadows as well, and parts of Long Island as well.
Okay,
I
you
live.
have the taste.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, we're up for the
And,
north.
just think about it.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they get them in, right, let them in,
Yeah.
give them checks again. Give them money.
Yes. for
I
sure.
also, prior coming to New York, I was in California.
Okay. Okay.
Not only they don't send them back,
Yeah.
they don't even send the felonies back.
Oh yeah, we're hearing that a lot about
Right,
that as well. Yeah.
Okay, so when they have millions of people came in,
Yeah.
give the money again,
Yeah.
what's the result?
It's our
Inflation.
money.
It's our money, yeah. It's money that we're paying for that as well. We've seen stuff like that in New York. A lot of criminals that we're also immigrants, but we came here legally. It's a different thing. You do things in order, but now
abide by the
and
country
I work with a global company as well. So we talked about all the time what's going on in New York as well. And it's horrible. I mean, they have everyone in the streets, in hotels. She works for an electrical company where they actually build hotels
They're
and
supposed to be
buildings
hotels,
Yeah.
but they
And they-
turn them into shelters.
into shelters for the immigrants as well. It's one thing to take care, but another thing is to be careful what you're doing with the economy. And we're paying a lot of close attention. That's why, I believe in certain things. When I actually see, I'm like, I don't believe everything that's on TV. I research it.
Good.
Yeah.
It's tough. Democrats have good things, bad things. Republicans have good things, bad things. So it's tough.
It's kind of tough, yeah. Well, from the little bit that I researched, I've not seen negative things with her.
Well, that's
Which
the thing.
Trump is a lot of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Do you know that media research,
Yeah.
third-party research, they do this statistics.
Yeah.
Media reporting on Trump,
Yeah.
93% negative. On Harris, you know how much? 100% positive.
wow. Wow.
Would you believe that? 100% positive. As a journalist,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah,
most
that's
important.
true. What's important?
Facts are
I
most
do gotta
important.
tell
Don't
you
believe the
what-
media all
what-
the time.
The truth, in my opinion, when Trump was president, the economy was better.
Yeah.
But there was no COVID during the first 3 years.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
No media coverage, right?
There's
Yeah,
a big
that's
difference. The thing with the Democrats is that they always try to do the right thing, but sometimes it backfire on them. So it's tough.
It's kind of tough because they don't get the support that they need. And what we need to stop is dividing so much the country instead of uniting the country and say what we need to do better for us and then the rest of the world as well. Instead of saying, oh, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat, and everything. Look out for us, for the country first, and help everybody else. It's like having a big brother in the house, right? If you have a big brother, you take care of yourself to be healthy and then take care of the rest of your siblings, yeah.
Especially we are immigrants, right?
Yeah.
In the United States, no matter how imperfect it is,
Yep.
it is the best country.
I agree,
You agree?
100%, yes.
Yeah, and then we should, a divided house won't stand.
Yeah.
And especially I came from China, talk about the pandemic, right?
Okay.
Who's totally responsible for it?
Yeah.
The Chinese government.
It's true.
You know, end of 2019, they saw something weird. Okay, the virus is weird in Wuhan, from Wuhan, China, right? For Chinese government, you never really know things, right?
Yeah.
However, one thing we know is that they knew somehow, you know, this virus was out and very dangerous.
Yeah.
So they forbid those people from Wuhan going to the capital, going to other big cities.
It's unfortunate.
They knew something's wrong.
Yeah.
However, they still allow the international flights
Yeah.
going out of from Wuhan.
It should be
Sort
more.
of business as usual. You have to know
business,
business
they,
as
they,
usual.
they tell the world business as usual, right?
It is.
I'm just-
That's how the virus went out to the United States, to Italy,
Yeah.
then spread.
Everywhere.
And
yeah.
they still cover up.
Yeah.
They still, because I covered that a lot.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because we love China. My best friend in New York is Chinese as well. So I don't like to talk about anybody else, but I gotta say, we gotta look out for each other. We live in one world, and no matter where you come from, you should be looked after. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said, it should be more, moved and not allowed to come overseas or anywhere around the world. But anyway, we still gotta look out for each other one way or another.
Right.
Yeah.
So I still have family members in China. You know, I certainly care for them.
Yeah.
You know, care about them. But the Chinese Communist Party is not a normal party.
No.
You know, not like
no communist is a normal.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
So we cannot
Yeah.
use a normal way
Yep.
to deal with them,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So throughout the history of the United States, only Trump administration started to differentiate
Yeah.
Chinese people versus Chinese communist government.
Yeah.
That's a big step,
It is.
It
right?
is, yeah.
So no other.
Just like Cuba, communist president, not communist
Yeah.
people.
Exactly. We like the people.
It's
not
just
the
your government.
Exactly. So that's why a lot of people like me from mainland China,
Yeah.
immigrants here. I've lived here for over 30 years.
Me too. Same
You
here.
too?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
where you from?
I'm from the Dominican. We're from the Dominican Republic. I came here when I was
Caribbean.
11 years old. I'm 48 now. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So actually, the Chinese Communist Party is the most threat towards the United States. And when they saw the Americans split like like this,
Yeah.
they are most
Happy about it.
happy about it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why I totally agree with you. We should not split like this.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
no
Look out
matter
for the
what,
country. Yeah.
we all want the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Wanna-
we all wanted to prevent
Yeah.
the most threats,
Yeah. I
right,
agree.
from CCP. Now CCP, they are in everywhere in the United States. In the media, why I do the media,
Yeah.
For the Chinese Americans,
Yeah.
because even Chinese media, now the English media, the mainstream media, all infiltrated by Chinese government.
Okay.
They just, I don't know if you still follow, in New York, they just arrested this lady.
I
She's,
heard something.
right,
Yeah.
Lily's son.
Oh, she was a spy, I think.
Spy. She
Yeah.
actually, she came with her parents at the age of 5 from China.
Yeah.
She became a spy,
Yeah.
She's the high level assistant aide
Yeah.
to 2 governors
Yeah.
of New York.
But that's why we have to unite in the United States. As much as I disagree about the Communist Party in China, it's honestly not my concern because every country has to have their own thing. But to be honest, I wish you unite here, which instead of dividing the country in this Democrat, Republican, we should not look at the country in that way. We should unite and say, we got to stop this from any part of the world, but it's up to every country to have their own government as well. As much as I don't agree, but it's not up to me. It's really, we should be able to find a way through to work together. Yeah.
We want to, vote for the president who really know about this.
That's very true. I agree 100%.
Be
Yeah.
clear about that.
Yeah.
People say, oh, tariff, Trump with tariff. He is just only like being reciprocated, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, all the jobs going to China.
Yeah.
American people, losing the jobs.
Yeah, that's true too. That's another thing I'm noticing too. But it's not only always in China because of China. No, it's India. A lot of.
I don't think Americans want to be closed nation, but
That's true.
fair competition.
Yeah, fair competition.
trade,
I agree
Right?
100%. Yeah.
Right? But
Yeah,
in China, do you know why they can get so cheap? Prisoner labor. child labor. They don't regard human rights.
Yeah,
so
that's
do you
not
want,
right.
How can we
No,
compete
that's how
fairly with them,
communists
Yeah.
think.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why you have
It's
the president has
unfortunate,
to know about this, has to have the proper policy against
Yeah.
this, so that to protect Americans.
To protect Americans, yeah.
I agree with you. Chinese people, they
Yeah.
should, they should resolve,
The result,
but
yeah.
that relates to America.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
好，看完了这一家人的采访啊，您觉得这对夫妇他们会不会改变他们的这个投票决定呢？那位男士会投谁一票？他的太太又会投给谁呢？请大家踊跃留言。目前呢，我应该还是在俄亥俄州的春田市，或者是威斯康星州或者密西根这2个摇摆州进行采访，希望能够给大家带来非常重要的相关于大选新闻的深度报道。如果您喜欢这样的节目的话，就请您点赞、转发、订阅我的频道，并打开小铃铛。如果有能力资助辛恬的大选摇摆州实地采访项目的话呢，就请朋友点击描述栏里的链接啊。好的，非常感谢您的收看，我们下次节目再见，拜拜。